welcome. We are Yap Yap and Yappie, and this is our weekly Yappers where we talk about tech, film, and video game news.
Question sent in by a viewer. What mystery, what is in your mind right now? Mystery related, or I guess some type of unsolved mystery that is in the back of your mind that you keep thinking about from time to time. What is it?
Unsolved mystery?
Mystery of the world, mystery of something, blah blah blah. You want me to go first? I can go first.
Is the Bermuda Triangle real?
You talking about like the effects of it?
Yes. Because I don't know. I mean, yeah.
So if a boat or a plane goes by it, it's supposed to be lost forever or something.
Yeah, I just don't feel like that's it.
That is true.
Yeah. I mean, yes, we've lost some people and stuff, but it's like, I don't know. It's like nowadays we've gone so much better, like technology wise, right? Advanced technology has advanced so much. Now it's just like, okay, so why is this a problem, or is this a problem still?
You don't hear about it anymore, right?
Yeah.
You used to. I think that has been debunked. I forgot who or what debunked it, but it's just an area. I guess the plane or the ship and stuff just happens to be there. I don't know. Well, I guess maybe our viewers might have some insights on it, but I think it was debunked before. One thing that keeps coming back to me sometimes is like the pyramids. What is it used for? Why is it around? Is it really just a tomb? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the last wonder of the world that is surviving. How is it so perfect? Yeah, I guess the alignment to the stars and stuff like that. How did they build it and stuff like that too, right?
Right.
Does that make are you curious about that too, or is it just me?
No, I'm curious too, because that's some pretty heavy boulders, right?
Yeah.
It would take a lot of people to do that.
Yeah, how did they build it? And how is it so perfect?
Right.
I mean, it's not as perfect as it used to be, but it's still, better. And is it really just like a burial place? Probably not. I don't know. I guess it's part of the mystery, right? GTX RTX 5090 mobile reviews, or a review from IGN. How much, obviously these laptop graphics cards are not as good as the actual desktop version, right? But it's a good idea to get a gauge of how much better or worse it is compared to something that we know. What graphics card do you think this relates to or comes close to? 5090 mobile.
5090 mobile?
Yeah. If you were to choose a graphics generation like 40 series, 30 series, 20, 10,
I'd say probably 40.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much like a generation behind, it seems like. So according to this article, it says about 8% more than the 4090 desktop. So it's not that bad actually for a mobile laptop, right?
Right.
Yeah, but obviously you're gonna pay an arm and a leg for it, especially since it's mobile, right?
Golly, I hate that. But yeah, if you want, yeah, okay, I understand. Then yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have no choice. This is the best you can get, unless you get external. But then you have to lug around two different things and power cords and stuff. It's probably not worth it, maybe. But yeah, 5090, about a 4090 performance. I think they said 7.4%. So about 8% is not too bad. PlayStation controller might get solar panels.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
So there's a patent that they published or got granted, or probably more published. But they're probably gonna add solar panels on your controller, which is very interesting. I wonder how much would it power. I guess if you like leave it, I guess if you leave it overnight, it won't do much. But leave it during the day, like you're in school or out at work, it can probably charge on its own. At least it won't fully charge, but at least you're not at zero all the time, or not all the time, but you know what I mean. What do you think?
It'd be interesting to see. I think it'll be another way, a good way to source, I guess, power to your controller, just in case you forget to plug it in.
Have you?
You know,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Have you plugged your controller in while playing games before?
No, everything was wireless for me.
Oh, okay. It's rare, like, right?
Yeah, unless it's like my controller's about to die.
Yeah.
Then I just plug it into like a USB-C that's already plugged into a charging port.
Yeah.
And I charge it that way.
Okay, but it's not that frequent.
Yeah, other than that, or since I have so many, like 3 controllers now.
Yeah.
I just switch controllers.
Yeah, and also the charging might not charge much at all. Yeah. I guess it could also add on the price and heaviness of it too.
Yeah.
And it's, of course, it's based off a surface area, so I don't even know how feasible this is, but I guess we'll see if they actually will ever release it. But I think they just patent it just in case someone else takes it. That'll be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it might look pretty cool. Might look pretty nice. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
AI. You can now generate image directly from ChatGPT and Sora. So
interesting.
I guess they use Dell-E, which is what Microsoft uses. So if you ever use Copilot, and if you want to generate an image, it actually uses Dell-E, I think version 3, and it uses ChatGPT. So I guess now it's just more integrated into ChatGPT itself versus Copilot, which is Microsoft. Now you can generate images without switching back and forth. Which I was a little surprised, actually. I thought Chat could have done that to begin with. I guess I never generate images, or that many with Chat, huh? Have you?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we mainly use it for other things. Okay. Google releases Gemini 2.5 AI model for complex thinking.
Nice.
What is complex thinking? Coding? Math? Science? Yeah, that's much more complex than normal.
Reasoning and knowledge.
Yeah, so I wonder if, you know how you used to do homework and it's like, my parents can't even help me kind of level, like calculus, for example, or whatever, or some type of crazy physics question. Can you just plug it in now, or just take a picture and they'll solve it for you? Like a in-person tutor, right?
That'd be interesting.
That would be very cool, actually. I think it's possible, but we'll have to see when it comes time to use it for that occasion, right? Sony overhauls its earbuds while keeping the price the same. So new headphones. I actually kind of like the color. So how much is this? 120? for headphones. How much did you? Oh, because you traded yours in. But how much was it? Do you remember?
Like 200.
200.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Headphones are getting pricier and pricier, huh?
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah, I guess you buy it once, you don't use, I mean, not use it, but you don't replace it that frequently, so it's not that bad of a price. But the color of this actually looks kind of nice. I think there's multiple different colors. Do you like translucent, or do you just like it more solid?
I do like it translucent.
Yeah, it kind of gives the inner, kind of like what is it, the Nothing phone? Looks kind of nice, huh? But there's new headphones from Sony coming out this soon. PlayStation, Nintendo PlayStation, from the father of PlayStation himself. He found it in his closet.
That's crazy.
Okay. This is what could have been, Brian. This is what could have been.
That's crazy.
The guy who started PlayStation is did you know that? That's him? I guess obviously the older self of him. When he was younger, he started it. They call him the father.
That's
what do you
crazy.
think? This is how whatchamacallit? I guess then whatever Nintendo system was supposed to be.
It would have been a cartridge, right?
No, I think it can play, but it's the CD-ROM, I think, right here. You can see.
Oh, so
yeah.
Okay.
So that's what the whole PlayStation was supposed to be, a CD-ROM part for Nintendo, but they kind of backstabbed them, and so they just launched their own console, created their own rival, huh? So $300,000. A price of a house for a console that you can't really use? What do you think? I guess if you have that money laying around, yeah, right? Own a piece of history. But from the PlayStation guy himself, this would be very nice to have, actually. 300,000 is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much.
Yeah. We talked about Napster last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, man. $207 million acquisition.
That is crazy.
Napster. What the heck? With a company called Infinite Reality picking up the tab. Oh, okay. I don't even know what Infinite Reality does. We're expanding, reimagining Napster, empowering artists with new audience, monetization, and engagement capabilities. Okay.
Okay. We'll
so
see
I guess
that.
Yeah. But Napster used to be huge until they got sued and all that stuff. And I haven't not heard much about Napster lately. But I guess we might be hearing more about it coming soon, huh? Brian, how much will you pay for the Twitter logo?
Nothing at all.
How much would you pay for a big company-sized logo of your favorite brand, like on a PlayStation or whatever, for example?
That's okay. Here's the thing. Where would I put it? I don't know. But if it was just the...
So you can see this is taller than that guy. Let's say he's like 5 feet, right? So it's about 8 feet. It's about 8 feet tall, maybe 8 feet wide as well. You
I would pay $5,000.
You would pay $5,000. Someone paid 34,000 for this.
That's
560 pounds too. What? Your wall pod can't even support that.
No, it can't.
I mean, not just your wall, but most walls. I'm just saying in general. That's very heavy. You need metal and stuff like that. But it's
going outside
and get sun damage.
Whatever. I mean, you're just gonna rather it get sun damage than anything else.
Oh, 12 feet by 8. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, this is kind of cool though, to own a piece of history, right? If 34,000 is too much for you, how about 12,000? But in this case, 2-bedroom tiny home with tons of natural light from Amazon.
The only thing is that I just gotta find a piece of land.
Which should not be that hard. Land is cheaper to buy. and then I land with house.
Yeah.
But 12,000 is not that bad. I obviously you have to do your own plumbing and wiring probably, but a ready to live in home pretty much.
Yeah.
I think doing the plumbing and all that stuff will be another 10K, so about 20.
Yeah.
Just buy that piece of land wherever you want, and storage, I guess you need to do that too. Yeah. Water,
sewage, electricity.
Yeah. I heard it's about 10K, so 12 is not that bad. So 20 something K for this home is not too bad, huh?
So you might think about give or take 30K for everything.
Yeah, about 30K total. I guess with furniture and all that stuff too, another 10, depending on how crazy you want it.
How big? How like the square footage? Does it say?
Let's see. Okay, so it looks more like that, I guess. Does it say? Oh, also there's different patterns. Oh.
So you can live up a hill? Nice.
I would probably get this because you get rooftop kind of like living space, right? 20K? Prefab tiny house. That's actually very nice. It doesn't say square footage, but this one's probably the best, right?
Yeah.
For 21K. Then this one for 20. That one's not too bad. The color's a little off, but better than this one. But this one's probably one of the third best, I would say. The slanted roof, it looks like. It doesn't say square footage, but two bedrooms is probably at least 1,000.
Yeah. It looks okay.
Yeah, not too bad for the price, especially since the Bay Area price is so crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Brian, here's more money for you to spend. 20,000. How about this? 20,000 for a signed gold RTX 5090 card.
No, thank you.
How about
thank you.
As a gift to a certain someone you know that you're talking to right now?
No, thank you. It's not worth 20 grand for me. No, thank you.
How much would you pay?
For this?
Something like this, yeah. Or for this?
5,000.
Okay, so twice the current graphics card price, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Would you use it, or would you just display it?
How would you use it? Of course I would use it.
Use it. I think the ink would ultimately wear out, like fade out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would just use it. I would definitely display it. 20K is not that bad though. You know what I mean? Especially when this guy's getting super famous. 11 NES games that are coined Nintendo hard.
Really?
Okay, let's see how hard is hard. Okay, Battletoads.
Yeah, that was pretty hard.
I kind of remember this, but I don't remember how hard games were. I think all games were kind of hard back then, no?
Yeah, this was really hard.
Yeah. You can jump on the walls in this game, right? If I remember correctly. And okay. Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link.
Yes, that is hard.
Okay.
Go ahead. I was oh my gosh, that game is so freaking hard.
This one I heard is very hard. Ghosts and Goblins.
Yes, it is hard too. I played a lot of these songs.
Oh, okay. Castlevania 1 to 3.
I haven't played them. I played it, but not a lot of it. I only played probably the first one.
I think all old games are hard compared to now, right?
Yeah, I haven't played this one, but I heard this one was pretty hard.
I think I only played the PlayStation 1 version. Contra, okay, Contra, yeah.
Yeah, it was hard until you get the
cheat code?
The cheat code and you get 30 infinite lives, then it got pretty easy. But until then, but before then, yeah, it was pretty hard.
Tyson
Yes.
Punch Out.
Yes, that was hard too.
This was fun.
It was
I guess I
fun.
never played against the computer. I remember just playing against my neighbors. Oh, that's pretty cool. This was a very cool game back then. Mega Man, any.
Yes.
I wouldn't say Mega Man's hard. I think you just need to go in the order. You know what I mean? Like, there's one where it's easier to beat first, and then you use that weakness for.
Yeah, but then once you've beat like the regular boss, it's just getting to the last boss is pretty hard.
I don't remember it being that difficult. Final Fantasy. I've never played the first one. Have you?
So I played it recently on the
Pixel?
Yeah, Pixel.
Okay.
The PlayStation 5.
Yeah. The collection thing, right?
Yeah, and it was okay.
I mean, no, I don't think it's hard because you're so used to RPGs, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that hard, to be honest. But
I think all you have to do is grind up your level. If it's too hard, and the hardest game, Ninja Turtles, okay.
Yes, that's pretty hard for me. That was definitely hard for me.
I think the only hard thing about these games is because you don't have you only have 3 lives technically, right? And then you have to start all over.
Yeah.
Kinda, right? I guess you can get more, but it's you don't.
Yeah.
It's not like games nowadays where you just start from wherever you died, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or right before the boss battle. But yeah, games used to be hard because memory limitations and stuff like that. So you agree with this list pretty much?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I only played Mega Man really in this whole list. Like really played Mega Man. Yeah. The rest only probably just tried it.
I played all of them except for Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior. That's pretty bad when I was a kid.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. 10 best looking video games of the generation so far. Baldur's Gate 3.
I don't play that.
Okay. Oh, I have to hit next.
Oh, that's stupid. Okay, well, whatever.
Warhammer. Yeah, I think that's brand new. Warhammer makes sense.
Yeah.
Black Myth, you agree?
Myth. Yes, I agree. I would put it. Oh, well, let's see what the other ones were before I tell.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle coming out in April of April 21st. I can't wait to play this one. It's a new game, so it makes sense. Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, I haven't played that.
Yeah. Dead Space.
Haven't played that.
It was free on PlayStation Plus. Demon Souls. Okay, they have PlayStation 5 release. Alan Wake 2. This one looks real. I don't know if it's actual real people acting. Not acting, but you know.
Yeah.
Versus CGI. I actually can't tell the difference right there.
I can't either.
Is that real or is that CGI?
I don't know. It looks pretty real to me.
It looks very good, yeah.
Yeah. Horizon.
Forbidden West, Horizon, yeah. This is one of the best looking games, hands down. Okay, Hellblade 2.
I would put Black Myth up maybe 4 after
Okay.
Alan Wake 2.
Okay. What's the best looking video game you ever played?
Best looking. Oh my gosh. There's so many.
Just name one.
Oh, I'm going to be biased and say Final Fantasy.
Which one?
7.
7? Rebirth?
Remake and Rebirth.
No, Remake doesn't have... There's some very bad background in Remake that kind of took me out of the game sometimes. Rebirth, I would probably say, yeah. The best one so far, at least for me, is Ghost, I think. Ghost of Tsushima. Even though it's a PS4 game. I played it on PS5. I guess I don't even know if it's a remastered. No, it's not remastered. I think it's just the PS5 version of it. But I think that's one of the better, like, oh wow. You gotta take a step back to look at the scenery. Brian, your favorite food?
Ugh.
60 million years old. Or I guess it's been around for 60 million years. They thought the Swiss was extinct, but now they found it again.
That is crazy.
What the heck? So where did they find this fish at? Does it say? So among many wonders and ancient tales about marine life and ocean creatures, one fish believed to have vanished from our planet captured worldwide attention. Fish dated back more than 40 million years. Scholars concluded it has disappeared about 65 to 70 million years ago. Okay. This assumption crumbled when a 32-year-old museum employee in the East London, South Africa examined a strange specimen brought by a local fisherman. Oh, he fished it up, huh?
Dude fished it up. Some dude fished it up and found it.
I mean, how would you know? At the market, it said, right? Did it say it? Examine the specimen bought by a local fisherman. Okay. He found just caught it and like, oh, this is not a normal fish I normally see around here.
Yeah.
Wow. What happened if it was the last one?
That is crazy.
And you caught it and you didn't know? Because fishes used to have feet and arms and stuff. I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that?
No.
So yeah, like if you ever examine whatchamacallit, I think a whale is a good example. Not all fish, I would probably say, but they used to have legs and arms, and then I guess it slowly went away as they don't use it anymore. Kind of like our tailbone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's still remnants of like little bone-like or feet-like and arm-like. I guess the arms now fins, but I think you can still kind of see the little bone at the back for whales, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I looked at that stuff. Very interesting though. Kind of cool. 60 million years ago. California city named one of the best places to live, and it's not in the Bay Area. What do you think it is?
Not in the Bay Area.
This kind of gives a little hint, huh?
The palm trees?
Yeah.
San Diego?
I don't know. People enjoy the warm weather in Santa Monica Beach.
Oh, so that's like
one of the best places to live. Okay.
Yeah.
Santa Monica, yeah, it's very popular, right? Isn't Arnold around there too? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I think so.
That's the beach where he works out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Santa Monica, you agree?
Yeah, I mean it's near the beach.
Rent is cheap, $2,700. It's way cheaper than it is here. Median household income is about $96,000. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I guess the beach life and the affordability of it is very nice, huh?
Yeah.
6 worst pieces of advice PC enthusiasts love to dish out. All right, man. Let's see. Overspending, maybe. 1,200 watt power supply.
Or high-end builds.
Yeah. Well, you don't really need it unless you really have every. Yeah, I guess you can always calculate it, but I guess having more is better than less, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Avid air coolers like. Avoid air coolers like the plague. Yeah, I would say that's true though, right? Like, because CPUs nowadays are so hot. I guess the really hot, the higher end CPU gets super hot, but I guess if you're getting the mid range, it should be fine. The pricier motherboard, the better it is.
Oh.
Okay. I would say I have more bells and whistles that you might not need, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it might have some stuff that you need, but obviously you have to do the research for that one. DDR4 is dead. Which is not technically true. DDR5 is current.
Yeah.
But DDR4 you can still use. AMD's CPU supremacy is just marketing. I don't think that is true. I think they're currently the top right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a fact. Nvidia GPUs are the best, no questions asked.
No, you could probably find the...
Well, GPUs is based off of what your needs are, right? You don't need to get a 5090, right? You can get a what it depends on your monitor. I would say the biggest thing, right? And how many frames you want is the second biggest thing. But your monitor dictates the graphics card you need. And then the frame rate, of course. The better the graphics card, the more frames you'll get, ultimately.
Yeah.
So up to you. If your monitor can only do 120, going over it by a lot doesn't make sense. But I guess it's up to your budget too, right? Everyone's budget?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I had to splurge on one, I would say better motherboard.
Yeah.
Or a better power supply.
I'd say motherboard too.
Yeah. That way at least, well, it doesn't mean there's no problems, but at least you can upgrade easier.
Yeah.
All right, Brian. You have $25,000?
No. What the hell?
This little dude right here, $25,000, $8K camera. What do you think? Yeah, obviously this is very high-end professional camera.
Yeah.
Not for the normal average day Joe. But this is very... Go ahead.
It's okay. It looks okay.
Yeah, it is way better than what a lot of people... Imagine using this on a Zoom call. Oh, how cool would that be? Like, whoa, how come you look so...
Crystal clear?
Yeah. Obviously you need a lens too, so the lens will be the other part. $25,000 8K recorder. And yeah, this is obviously for professionals, as you can see.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if they used it on a movie set, but they had the F1 movie at the bottom. So this one's using 2, which is kind of crazy actually. $50,000 at least right there. Detachable cable connector. Okay. Where's the... Yeah, this is so cool. Would you buy one? Just out of curiosity. Just to record stuff?
Yeah. It's depending on what I'm gonna record, right?
Yeah.
If I was gonna do like going around the world and shooting like what I'm doing,
Yeah.
then yeah. But if it's for like everyday thing, like no.
Yeah. Cause look at this dude. It's so cool. And F1. I don't know if they're using this camera for this movie, but it looks very cool. Something so small that you can do 8K with is amazing. The smaller the better, but yeah, obviously this is gonna cost an arm and a leg. So if that's too much for you, Brian, how about Canon version? PowerShot V1 compact and a R55 mirrorless cameras. They're aimed for more vlogging and stuff like that. Well, yeah, this is more compact, obviously, in competition of the other Sony one. What's the price? 900 for the PowerShot one, and this is the R55. It looks kind of interesting and rounded right here. It's actually very... How much is this one? Let's see.
Probably 1,400. 1500. Oh, that's cheaper. What?
Oh no, this is body only though.
Oh,
You need to buy a lens and stuff too. Yeah, a lot of these cameras don't come with does not come with lens unless you pay extra.
okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of cool. More camera entry. If you had to get one, which one would it be?
Probably the left.
Because it looks
the R50, the PowerShot.
Yeah, it looks more one unit, huh?
Yeah.
R50 is a micro four thirds 22 megapixel camera. Okay, it's pretty light. PowerShot used to be like the top till the RX came out. Let's see, how about this one? This one is a, does it say? 24 megapixel APS-C. Okay, so obviously this is better. You can do 4K 60 with a crop and 120 FPS or 1080. Yeah, full sensor is only 4K 30. So there's a lot of limitations to these cameras because it produces a lot of heat when you do 4K. But yeah, more cameras for you to choose from if you are into the camera market. On to movie news, man. A working man.
A working man.
Jason Statham. Very badass, you know, action-filled movie where you just, you know, kind of just go in and watch it for the action. So there's I think he's a construction worker and one of his female co-workers got kidnapped and he went out after her. And obviously, of course, he's probably military trained and all that stuff. Yeah. Have you seen any of his movies lately?
No, I have not seen any of his latest movies.
Yeah, I think the one before this was it's called Beekeeper, and it's a similar idea, but someone got frauded and he went to get the money back, and it was a whole action scene around it. So yeah, it's kind of cool. But it's a nice movie to watch, right? Just to watch and not have to worry too much about it. And it's nice to see him in more movies. The Woman in the Yard coming out this week or tomorrow. A scary movie. Huh?
This one I saw the trailer to. It's pretty interesting, like how they portrayed it in the trailer.
Yeah. So they bought a house or something, right?
Yeah, they're in the house, and there's this woman that sits outside in the yard. And in the morning, she's like far away, but then every like when it gets like to noontime, towards the evening, she gets closer and closer. And then in the evening time, that's when she's more active
inside.
Yeah.
Ooh, that seems kind of scary. It's been a while since a good scary movie came out. But yeah. I guess we'll see if it's actually good. Mortal Kombat, bizarre history of movie and TV adaptation. You remember this movie?
The first one, yes.
It was pretty good for back in the day, no?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was so cool. Mortal Kombat: The Journey Begins. I have not seen this. The animation is I guess good for back in the day. Defenders of the Realm. You remember this cartoon?
A little bit, yeah.
I remember watching this actually. It was kind of cool. Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah, I saw that.
This one was cool. Yeah, pretty much the sequel to the movie above.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Back then. Conquest. I don't remember this at all.
I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is the sequel to that.
I haven't seen this one.
Rebirth. I have not seen this one too. Oh no, wait, is this the short film? Not short film, the short unauthorized movie that
Yeah. Took the initiative and put together a short, unauthorized Mortal Kombat movie.
Okay. So it wasn't a good one. I think it was good. I think the next one is better.
Legacy? I haven't seen that one.
I think this one was like season. Yeah, this one was a season one. The story was very good. The way they did it. I think it was on Netflix or not Netflix. YouTube or something like that. They were releasing it. Scorpion's Revenge. I have not seen the cartoon ones. Mortal Kombat reboot. Have you seen that? The latest one?
No.
Yeah, it's not that good. And the one that's coming out this year.
Johnny Cage.
Yeah. To be honest, the only one that I remember was very good was this Legacy one. I think it was like a fan made. It was very good. And then obviously now the games have the story in the movie, in the game itself. So it's not that bad to follow. James Gunn hilariously reacted to Jason Momoa spoiling the Lobo costume. What do you think? I mean, he's obviously ripped as hell.
Yeah.
So I guess it kind of fits in his body. Kind of matches actually, huh? I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Lobo might be a very interesting movie if they do it right. Okay. Marvel movies for 2025 and phase 5 and 6. Let's see what's planned here. Thunderbolts coming. Oh, so all of this is this year, at least for what I'm about to say. Thunderbolts, Ironheart, Fantastic Four, Eyes of Wakanda series, Marvel Zombies. Okay, zombie movie, huh? Wonder Man. I wonder what that is about, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2026 is Avengers Doomsday. Spider-Man 4 supposed to come out next year?
That's what they said.
Okay. An exact date too, July 31st. They don't even have a trailer or anything yet.
No.
Untitled Vision movie or series. 2027 is Avengers Secret War.
Okay.
Okay, and TBD is Daredevil, Blade, Shang-Chi, and The Legend of the Ten Rings Part 2. I was wondering when that would ever come out. Did you see the first one?
No.
Okay, it's very they did it's actually very, it's not that bad actually. They had a like a Hadouken at the end. It's kind of funny actually. That was like, what the hell. Spider-Man season, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man season 2 and 3. Punisher, X-Men 97 season 2 TBD. Also, you have to wait super long for X-Men 97, huh?
Probably.
Armor Wars is also TBD. What are you excited for any of this?
Probably Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, Fantastic Four maybe, Doomsday, and Spider-Man, and Shang-Chi maybe, and Secret Wars. I guess we'll see. Yeah. I guess the big ones. You're more interested in the big ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of the big ones, they're supposed to have a huge cast. You see that?
Oh my God, Pedro Pascal.
Oh yeah, the Fantastic Four. So they have a list of people here. Thor's supposed to be in it. Invisible, obviously, a Fantastic Four people are supposed to be in it. Captain America, Winter Soldier. So it's gonna be a huge
movie.
Yeah, Shang-Chi is supposed to be in it too. That's a little surprising to me. He hasn't been in it.
Kelsey Grammer as Beast.
There's also Professor X, Magneto.
Oh my God. Oh, they're using Patrick Stewart. Oh,
Yeah. No, they're using the old ones. Yeah.
yes,
The old
that's what
school.
I was. The old school ones.
Yeah. Loki's back. Cyclops and our favorite Gambit is back too.
I'm sure what is on me or something.
Yeah. Seems like could be very exciting. So next year, that's the only thing, right? You have to wait until next year.
Yeah, but
It's good to tease it, right?
It's good to tease it, and it's good to have a trailer coming out soon too. So
yeah, hopefully, Fantastic Four picks it back up because yeah, I've been a little disappointed lately. And then Spider-Man 4 after this movie comes out. Ooh, oh wait, is Spider-Man in this? Oh, probably not, huh? I didn't see it.
I don't see it either.
Ant-Man's supposed to be in it too? Okay.
Yep, Ant-Man.
Okay, this is gonna be very exciting, hopefully, movie. Because Avengers normally doesn't disappoint. The other one kind of builds up to the Avengers, so I guess we'll see, huh?
We will see. All right, in gaming news, so it seems like Minecraft will officially get their first biggest graphical upgrade ever since the movie's coming out.
Uh-huh.
They started to say, hey, we need to upgrade our visuals for this game. But since it's been like that since like 2011.
Yeah.
So getting these upgraded seems like a good idea now.
Yeah, ray tracing and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ray tracing is the very minimum now because every game has ray tracing, but also means it's going to be more on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Minecraft is accessible to a lot of people because it is the way it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So Kaite Takakashi, the creator of Katamari Damacy, has revealed that he left Bandai Namco so he wouldn't be limited to only working with Japanese people. So he wanted to expand his horizon, which is also a good thing too, because remember last time we talked about how video games should there should be some games that should be more cultured into their, or like the Japanese video game creators should try to stick to their more cultural.
Yeah, less action oriented.
Yes, but it's also a good idea to grab different perspectives and put it into,
Yeah.
like graphics wise, maybe storytelling wise as well.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing to have like a mixture.
Yeah. It's not a formula that one size fit all kind of thing, right? You cannot please everyone. Yeah.
Exactly.
You build your own fan base and then you pretty much don't change the formula too much, right?
Right.
Kind of like Minecraft, it didn't change until now, or I guess it still hasn't changed. It just upgraded the graphics.
Yeah, which is okay to do because you need to keep up with the times as well.
Yeah, but you also need to keep your current player base happy.
Yes.
Right. Even though Minecraft is more live service, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy, for example, is not, but does not mean people won't look forward to playing a newer version of the same thing, right? Like different story about the same. It's kind of like sports games, right? If you change it too much.
Yeah.
But obviously sports is not going to change that much at all, but
yeah. You do want to improve the graphics though for a sports game.
I guess they did kind of change it right now that you can technically own the team and
yeah.
It used to just be like you play the game, right? Now you're more of a role playing. It's a cool twist to it, right? A little more new, but it's not that big of a difference because ultimately the core game is still the sports part, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Assassin's Creed became the game franchise's second highest selling launch day title.
What is the first one?
on Saturday, Ubisoft announced that the feudal Japanese had crossed the 2 million activations.
That's a
And
lot.
yes.
I'm so glad that they're doing good. Okay,
Yes.
Valhalla's number one, huh?
Yeah, Valhalla number one, which is pretty interesting because I didn't know Valhalla was number one.
Yeah, Valhalla is because I think it kind of it's the right point, right? Which is pretty much where Ragnarok and all that stuff is about happening, and the hype of it since
Yeah,
God of War and also other games or and movies were kind of on it too.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, 100-hour game or something like that. That's crazy.
Valhalla?
Yeah, to complete it completely.
That was not fun.
Did you start this game yet?
No, I have not started. It will be started when I finish others to be named.
But congratulations! I'm glad it's doing well. It's a great boost for Ubisoft.
Just a quick little positive note. Siyata Mobile is set to merge with Core Gaming. And yeah, it's start in the mobile Core Gaming this was pretty interesting because, you know, just how like the gaming, when I saw the $126 billion mobile gaming market, that was pretty interesting to find out that the mobile gaming market was that big.
It's huge because everyone has a cell phone.
Yeah, so when I saw that, I was like, oh, dang. So I guess they're probably going into the right direction of trying to merge and get as much gaming out there in the mobile world.
Yeah. Mobile is the lowest barrier to entry, right? Because everyone has a cell phone.
Mobile phone, yeah.
Yeah, or a tablet or something, right? A console is harder to get. A PC is even harder to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's obviously just the price, right?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. $160 million. Nice.
Yeah. So yes, Nintendo Direct came out today with its list of games and also interesting software upgrades. One I will talk about more in detail was the virtual game card system, which was really interesting with the next article that we could talk about later. But this shows the list of games that are coming out. So, and the only one that caught my interest was the Dragon Quest one. Other than that, other ones that I scrolled down to look.
Yeah. The Dragon Quest No Sleep for Kaname?
Yeah.
Paratan 1 and 2. That was a PlayStation portable.
Yes.
Shadow Labyrinth?
Rido
Remastered. I haven't heard of that one. Story of the Seasons. Metroid
Prime.
Yeah. Beyond. Disney Villain Curse Cafe. I think we saw that before, right? Which books? Okay. The Eternal Life of Goldman? Oh, this one is the airplane game, right? Gratis Origin? Gradius? Rift of Nectar Dancer. Oh, that's a lot. Tamagotchi Plaza? Pokemon ZA. What?
The Tamagotchi Plaza, I was like, oh man, this is so... Oh my gosh, another Tamagotchi coming back. Oh my goodness.
Well, if they come back, that would be kind of cool. I guess we'll see. Pokemon ZA? That one might be kind of interesting. Rhythm Heaven Groove. They actually announced a lot, huh?
Yeah, the virtual game card. That's the interesting one I'll talk about in more depth.
Okay. High on Life. I think oh, this is an Xbox game, I think. Star Overdrive? The Wandering Village. Oh, looks like the Final Fantasy 15 boss. Fantasy Life 1 or I? The Girl Who Steals Time. Saga Frontier 2? Okay. Monument Valley, everybody's golf hot shots.
That's another PlayStation game.
Yeah. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Okay.
Tomodachi Life.
Living the dream. Okay, awesome. There's a lot of games actually announced, huh?
Yeah, and they have their gaming news, which is Nintendo Today.
Yeah,
app.
so the only one, Pokemon maybe, and
Me, it's just Dragon Quest 1 and 2.
Dragon Quest is a good one too. Saga one was surprising to me actually. Saga Frontier?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one interesting thing that caught my eye was the virtual game card system. And this system actually takes the games that you have and you could switch it over to the first generation or move it up to the second generation. So you could actually move the games over.
But you can't have it on both systems at the same time.
It doesn't, as the name.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Because
yeah.
Because why would they let you have it on both systems, right?
Right.
So you convert it pretty much to the virtual game cards and you move it to the Switch 2. And then it will be removed from your original Switch so you can have it on 2.
Yes.
It's like an upgrade path, right?
Yes. But it also kind of cool because it's also feels like if you want to like lend it out to a friend, you could do that too.
Oh,
let's say your friend would be like, "Oh, I don't have that game. Can I try it out?" And you'd be like, "Sure." You just have to like, I guess, sync it together and transfer it over.
Yeah. Okay, so then they pretty much give you a timer or something, and then it comes back to you or something like that. Kind of a very cool idea, actually.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much your digital library that you can use on your Switch 2 or to your friend or family. That's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
That's different. Yeah. That's very different.
That is different, which is cool too. You know?
Yeah.
So GDC was last week, and the Entertainment Software Association has announced the Accessible Game Initiative, a cross-industry effort to provide consumers with clear information about the accessibility features available in video games. So I don't think this will be happening right away. It'll be sometime in the future. But the initiative is launching with a set of 24 tags, which were developed with guidance and feedback sourced from players with disabilities, accessibility advocacy groups, and development teams. Samples tag include clear text, large and clear subtitles, narrative menus, stick inversions, and save anytime, among others.
Like quality of life improvements too, huh?
Yeah.
Save anytime feature would be super helpful.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. There's a lot of cool things I heard from this as well. And just a matter of time before they implement it, hopefully.
Yeah. And then Balatro plays the winning hand at DGCA 2025, receiving Game of the Year.
Oh, I didn't know they do Game of the Year as well.
They did.
Balatro, huh?
Balatro was their Game of the Year.
I heard it's very fun, but I haven't played it.
Yeah. So if you scroll down, they give a bigger list. So best debut is Balatro, best visual art, Black Myth Wukong, best audio, Astrobot, best narrative, Metaphor Refantasio, Social Impact Award, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Innovation Award, Balatro, best technology, Astrobot, best design, Balatro, Audience Award, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Game of the Year, Balatro, Pioneer Award, Lucas Pope, Lifetime Achievement Award, Sam Lake.
I don't even know what Sam Lake is. Okay. Awesome. Balatro actually took a lot home, huh?
Yeah, for the GDCs.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yep. And games that are coming out. So, remember Croc Legends?
Yeah, this was one of my favorite games, man, back then.
Well, it's being remastered and being re-released out in April 2nd.
Oh, so close next week. This is so nice. Look how cool it looks now. This was a very fun game for me when I was a kid.
Well, now it could be a fun game for a little.
Yeah,
one.
Exactly. Well, not anytime soon, but yeah, maybe one day.
One day.
Damn, I used to play this when I was a kid. Now you get to play it too. Oh my god, this is cool. Did you play this? No, right?
No, I have not played this.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a Yoshi game. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, they pitched it as a Yoshi game, but I guess Nintendo didn't like it, so they just changed it slightly. From what I remember reading. That's why there's so many similarities with Mario, right? Obviously not coins and yeah. This is a very good game for me.
Yeah. This game is Nif Nif. This is for PC only. It's about a pig, and you're trying to clean up the goo, the evil goo from happening. And this is a deck builder game. So you collect cards, and you try and think, you're battling against evil goos.
Huh. It's an RPG card-based game?
Looks like it.
Oh, that's so funny. The animation's very nice.
Yeah, very cartoony.
Yeah. It's very fun looking, right? It's not too serious. Something you can play with the kid, obviously, it looks like. Yeah. Pig Hero? Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, so this is very card-based, looks like.
Yes, this is a...
So it adds a little randomness to it, right?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, look at him sleep. Look at him sleep.
So we talked about this game.
Yeah.
And now it's coming out in PC. It's a story-driven adventure game set in modern India. You meet colorful characters and explore the richly detailed streets of India to collect clues, complete evidence boards, and solve cases as Dotson, the reluctant detective who wants to be a Bollywood star.
Nice. Side-scrolling mystery-solving game, right? From memory?
Yeah, and you want to be a Bollywood star. Remember that.
Yeah, it looks very cool. I like the art style. Pixelated, but not. I guess it is pixelated, but it's also more modern pixelated, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it is pixelated, some of it is not. It's very cool. Very good idea. Hopefully it's a good game. We'll find out soon.
And lastly, Elroy and the Aliens. This is a point-and-click game. And you are in the year 1993. Talking robots, ghosts from the past, and ancient alien technology buried under desert sand. An adventure following Elroy and Peggy in search of a long-lost father. So yes, this is a modern point-and-click game, solving mysteries.
Oh, you got kidnapped? Oh, he's going on the space rocket. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
So he's looking for his dad, huh?
Long lost father, yes.
Kind of like me. Well, he hasn't been back with the milk carton yet.
God damn. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. It looks very nice, the art. Hopefully this is another good one too. There's not that many game releases this. I guess Assassin's Creed was the big one, so maybe everyone's on that right now. 2 million obviously. And then looking forward to Indiana Jones next month. Anything else, Brian?
Nope, that's it.
All right, hope you enjoyed the podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next week.
See you later.